Hi everyone, my name is Julie. I'm a therapist and the founder of Safe Harbor Therapy. And today I'm interviewing Elizabeth, also known as Liz.
Yep.
And she's a craniosacral practitioner here at Safe Harbor Therapy. So welcome, Liz.
Thank you so much, Julie, for having me.
Thank you for being a part of this. And so we're going to start with, I suppose, what it is that you do. I can imagine that craniosacral is not commonly known approach.
Yeah, it's a new, I shouldn't say new, it's been around for many years, but a lot of people don't understand what it is. And it really is a light touch, whole body technique that works with the craniosacral system, which is the system that houses your central nervous system. And it's all about nourishing that system. As well, it's really about working with the restrictions in the body. So a lot of us know the term fascia, or we could say connective tissue. And so it's about releasing those restrictions in the body. And the whole idea is really to help balance and help the body self-correct.
Right. And the central nervous system is the major highway, and
Right.
all other systems come off of it. So if we're all stressed out and imbalanced, then we come and find that balance so the body can do its thing.
Yeah, and the craniosacral system is like a hydraulic system. So it really is, we have our heart rate, that's a rhythm. We have our breathing. We also have a rhythm to our craniosacral system. And so it is really the cerebrospinal fluid and how it moves within that hydraulic system. And so what it does, it's there to, for the fluid needs to move properly, to flow properly, to take nutrients to the brain and waste from the brain, the toxins from the brain. So it's very, very important for that to work properly. And connective tissue restrictions can also play a role in restricting that hydraulic system. So
Right.
we really work with the whole body to get the whole system working together.
Which is interesting because we actually don't really speak about fascia very much. We talk about skeleton, we talk about muscles, but we don't talk about those other systems.
Yeah.
And so cranio deals with that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yay. Step one. Okay, step two. If that's how it works, what does it help with? So if people were going to come and see you, what would be those markers that they would identify are happening in their body to reach out?
Yeah, I mean, and because it is a whole body approach, some examples, some common reasons why people will seek it out is, head and neck pain, TMJ issues.
Yes.
That's a big one. Pelvic issues, people that are experiencing maybe pelvic and sacral problems.
Right, so I should not sit cross-legged.
That's right,
Note to
posture. When we talk about the emotional sides of things like stress and tension, right? Who doesn't experience that on a daily basis? Individuals with ADD, ADHD, and other emotional situations that are going on, because it's not just about the physical body.
That's right.
It's about the emotional body as well. And so, as a facilitator, I am there to really help facilitate the body to bring it back into balance and restore that rhythm to the body.
Right.
But you really can sum it up by saying it's a whole body approach. So it addresses so many things for people to come in. I mean, honestly, everyone needs craniosacral therapy.
Yeah, just like a car needs a tune-up.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so I understand how it works, and I have identified some issues that I could get some help with. If I come here, what's going to happen?
Yeah, and I think what's so cool is that, to reiterate again, I am the facilitator. So my ego is left at the door when I see a client.
Yes.
Because it's about their body and what their body is saying. So we all have, you can call it our body's inner wisdom or our body's inner physician. Our body has this innate ability to heal.
Yeah.
And so that is really what I'm working with, and I'm really listening to what the body needs. So it's not about what I think the client needs, or a client might come in and say, well, my shoulder is sore. And that might be the symptom, but that might not be the root cause, right? So we really work with that body's inner wisdom. And when a client comes in, what they can expect is they're on a massage table, they're just lying on their back, and they're fully clothed. And oftentimes they'll provide blankets if they need that. But it's just they can expect a deeply relaxing appointment because it is light touch therapy. So and it's from head to toe. So I'll be doing light touch therapy from your head to your toe at different areas, and depending what the body needs that day.
Right, and it's interesting. Like I remember where one hand was, you know how you mentioned like heart rate and breath and the cerebrospinal fluid. Like you can feel like pulsations and very subtle things. It's a very interesting, very cool experience.
Yeah, and those are all signs of release. And so when you're kind of in tune with your body, you will feel this, like, what's going on?
And you can feel it.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. That's how like you're reading and being attuned to someone's body to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, so I've come, now I go. What am I going to notice? And have there been things that people notice that they weren't expecting?
Yeah, and I love this part of it because oftentimes people, obviously experience some things and they're super surprised because they're like, wait a minute, what did you do? Because you were doing such light touch therapy and I'm having these profound effects, right? Yes. And so what people can expect is that about 72 hours after a treatment, your body is going to shift. And shifting is a fabulous thing because it means the body is shifting into balance.
It's working.
And so if you think about it this way, I've kind of disorganized to like reorganize to where your body needs to be in balance, right? But your body has told me what it's needed that whole time. And so symptoms can happen. Some clients might notice a burst of energy. Others might notice, I'm totally wiped out and fatigued. And the whole idea is to really try to remain neutral in that space because it's okay. Whatever is happening, it's a shift. And it's a positive thing.
Yeah, sorry, I was about to sneeze. So whatever is happening, the body is shifting and moving and following that inner compass towards flowing again where it was blocked, right?
Yeah.
And that will look different for other people.
Everyone is different.
Over 3 days. And just, notice, take care of yourself, and let your body do its thing. Yeah,
absolutely. One of the biggest things I think I've that people tend to notice is this, especially when stress is involved, this big weight lifted off their shoulders. They don't really know why. They're just feeling it. It's just like, I just feel light. I just feel like this tension has been released. And yeah, no kidding, because we've done a ton of releases in the body. And as far as like, appointments, every appointment will be different. And it's one of these things that when someone comes in, it depends what's happening with your health, with what's going on in your body. You may need appointments, you might need an appointment every 2 weeks for a few appointments. And then maintenance. It's any type of health modality always involves maintenance. And so, oftentimes I'll see clients once a month and that's all they need. So everyone is very different. We don't cookie cutter this type of treatment.
Yeah. Everybody's body's different. Everybody's lifestyle is different. Yeah. Do I have a shift in job presentations or performance or
absolutely
position? Yeah. Okay, so cranio is something that not a lot of people know of. Why do you think more people are seeking it now than before?
I think as a general rule, I think people are becoming much more knowledgeable about holistic approaches, and they want to, I think a lot of people have a wellness regimen, right? Yes. And they really want to create, health is never one thing. So this is one of the, an approach that really deals with mind, body, and spirit. And I just think that we live in a society now where many people are stressed out. They're surviving.
Yes.
They're able to get to work every day and they're doing the things that they need to do with their families, but they're just kind of doing it almost robotically because they feel like they have to. And so what I love about this treatment, and I think why people end up experiencing it and then really referring to it, is because what I do as a facilitator is I bring people back to themselves. So it's like I get you back into the present moment because we're so tied up in what is going on in our lives. And then they come into this nice environment, this safe place where I really help them come into the present moment and shut out all the noise that's going on. And I really say to them, this appointment today is about you. I don't let go of everything else just for this hour. Let's bring you back into you because you're worth it. Yes. And that's when we start this amazing balancing and self-correcting mechanism with the body.
Yes, and I suppose if everybody's really busy, they may not be undergoing a lot of healthy practices to allow their body to have that condition, that environment to do what it's supposed to do. So when they come here, you help.
Yeah, and
provide
really,
that.
and really teaching. We have so many great modalities here at the center, and I think it's for me. I'm very passionate about teaching people not to normalize their health, because I think we've done that in our society. It's like normalize it. We just don't pay attention, and that's what this will help with, is really getting you back in tune with your body.
Right, to notice when something's not in balance and to correct it so that it doesn't manifest into some serious, massive headache when you're at work and need to deliver a presentation, or are in chronic pain and can't sleep.
Yeah.
And then we know if we don't sleep, problems.
Mother Nature is very smart. Mother
Yes.
Nature gives us symptoms and signals, and it's like your, engine light going on in your car, right?
That's right.
She's very good at that. What we are terrible at is listening to
Yes,
it.
yes, and doing what we're told.
Because life takes over, right?
Yeah.
And we've got kids, or we've got this, or we're running here, we're running there, and we forget.
Yeah.
If we're not good for ourselves, who are we good for? So
That's right. So coming here is a gift to self, right? In all the different modalities that we have.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're very passionate, and we know that your heart is in a place to bring healing, to help others thrive, right? And you know what you're doing. So what brought you here?
Well, I think it started probably when I was 10. And 10 is a real pinnacle age for me, because my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 10. My mom was only 35 years old. And it was a very scary time, being a child, thinking that they were going to lose their mom.
Yes.
And my mom is a survivor of over 35 years. I have to mention that. But I think at a very early age, it really became this fear of not if I was going to develop breast cancer, but more when is this going to strike me. Mm-hmm. And so I became passionate about prevention at a very early age. It was like my crusade to prevent. And so I went into a preventative field, my career, and I've been doing that for 29 years. And then all this holistic wellness, I think, was just very natural for me to edge into alongside of my career, and really wanting to help bring harmony to people's health and really educate them about that. So craniosacral therapy, I've been receiving craniosacral therapy for years, and what it has done for me is it's brought me back to me, and really got me in touch with self-care, self-correct. Mind, body, spirit was, I think, something that was lacking in my life as I was doing life like everybody else.
Absolutely.
And I think that's my passion in wanting to bring that to other people, is that bringing them back in touch and really helping that body heal itself, right? Because it's an amazing, we have an amazing machine here.
Absolutely.
And helping people live their best life, that is really my passion and my mission.
Yay, because that's mine too. And that's why this is such a great fit.
Yes.
And so I'm very thankful that you're part of the team here, and to offer this very important service to people so that they can live healthy lives and thrive. So for the people who are watching this, if this has piqued your curiosity and strikes a chord personally with what they're struggling with, then we encourage you to reach out to Elizabeth, and start your healing journey. So thank you.
Thank you.